Hey there, I wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit real quick about decluttering, the guilty, the regretful, some of those issues that they just eat us up and they make decluttering really hard. So today I put out for sale, or I listed online, and somebody amazingly is gonna come back up and buy them. But I listed two things for sale that I had bought in the last couple of years at Target on one of those many shopping trips where I went for one thing and was meandering the aisles and saw something that had been on my mind that I had wanted for a while, and I thought this is where we get lost. One, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I want that. And then it goes into, I need that because I will use it, and I'm going to use it for this. And then it turns into, I deserve that. And this is where it gets tricky, because once you've convinced yourself that you deserve something, you want it, you need it, you're gonna buy it even if you have to buy it on credit. And then you tell yourself, oh, no worries, I'll pay it off. I'll work a little extra next week, or next week's paycheck will cover it. It'll be fine. And we do that week after week after week after week. So here's what I put up for sale today. I put up my Caboodles makeup organizer. Now, I used this. It sat in my bathroom. I had all my makeup in it. But here's the thing. I don't have a lot of makeup. And it was pretty. It was pretty to look at. I loved looking at it. But it was also kind of a pain because we have a small bathroom and I would have to move things around. It would always bump into our toothbrushes every time I would open it, and I could only open one side. The other side wouldn't open because it was against a wall. It was kind of a pain. So even though I loved it, I loved the black lace, it was beautiful. I loved that so much. I didn't need it. And I had bought it as an impulse purchase at Target, regretfully. And I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think I'm selling it for about 50% of what I paid, maybe 40%. But it's one of those things that I'm letting go. I'm getting back a little bit from it, which makes me feel better because we need that money to help fund our adoption. And we are working through Financial Peace University and Dave Ramsey baby steps. And so we're selling a lot of things. And the second thing was a metal fruit basket. Because again, I told myself, I need this. We need a fruit basket. We need something to put our bananas and our apples in. Okay, well, I keep apples in the fridge, oranges. We would sometimes put bananas and oranges in it, but really you're not supposed to mix your fruit. Sometimes you put onions in there, and you're not supposed to mix fruits and vegetables. And more often than not, it would be sitting empty, or it would be sitting with crackers, or it just was something that was not being utilized and something we just didn't need, even though I told myself that we needed it. And I have no idea, again, how much I paid for it. Probably getting back a fourth of what I paid for it. I put it up really cheap just to get rid of it. So now there are two areas of my home. In my bathroom, it's nice and looks so much better because it's just that clear space instead of that big box. And in our kitchen, one of our kitchen cabinets, there's now an open space that I have probably going to put more mason jars or something to store food instead of that big metal bowl that never used and never held anything. So here's the thing with this guilty stuff. We buy things and then we feel bad. We feel real bad about it. Give yourself time, because I'm going to say, first off, these items were things that I've been thinking about for a long time. It's been years. I mean, probably the fruit bowl, 4 years at least. The Caboodles, 3 years, maybe 2 years. I'm not sure how long I've had it, but it's been a long time. And the more you process through these things, like start thinking about things that you might be able to get rid of or that you regret purchasing, and just let your brain process it. And the more you process it, every time you see it, you're like, I could live without that. Maybe I could. Maybe it would be okay. And then eventually you'll see it, you'll look at it, and you'll be like, I'm done with it. Get rid of it. I'm done. And so don't feel like you have to just get rid of everything right away, because your brain is actually going to be processing and working through this subconsciously as soon as you let it. It's a process. Decluttering is such a process. It's not something you can do in a weekend. If somebody says you can do it in a day or a weekend or even a month, it is a lie. You can do small pieces. You can do baby steps. I have a whole program of 30 days, Decluttering Your Home with Heart, Project Simplicity. It gets you started. It gives you the tools. It fills up your toolbox. It gives you the tools to cope. It gives you the tools to emotionally handle decluttering and be successful in small chunks. So many people have come back and said that they either struggle with chronic illness or crazy family life, or, they're decluttering their parents' things and just all of these really difficult things. And they have given up on other decluttering programs because they just couldn't handle it. They couldn't do it all at once. But once they did Project Simplicity and they had these tools and they were doing small steps, chipping away small steps, they suddenly were making progress and having success. And it's amazing. Just try it. If you've failed at all the other decluttering methods, try baby steps. Try small steps. If it doesn't work for you, try something else. But give it a chance, because it was a game changer for me, and it has been a game changer for so many people who have not had success with other methods. If some other method works for you, awesome. That's so awesome. But if you're struggling and you're really having a hard time with the emotions and the emotional process, then Decluttering Your Home with Heart is going to change everything. So please don't get discouraged if you have things in your home that you regret buying at Target or the mall or Amazon Prime. Give yourself grace. Take it one decision at a time. Start thinking about the things that maybe you can let go. And, it's great to try to put them up online and get something back for them. If you have the bandwidth to do that, if you need the money, if you have the time to deal with people and the selling process and everything. But if not, it's okay to give it away. It's okay to put it up on your local Buy Nothing group or gift giving group, or just taking it to the thrift store. It does not matter. It is okay to just let it go. So if you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments below, and I will be back soon with more decluttering tips. Bye.